Hey everyone, it's Jennifer from Caffeinated Paper Cuts, and I'm here with another fun, clean and simple card for the ClearSnap blog. So I have here a A2 sized Nina Solo White cardstock scored and cut down, and I'm using these really pretty stamps. I've got a Celebrate Your Special Day with Style, the stars there, and the bow tie to make a pastel and a little out of the ordinary Mom's Day card. Just because it's Mother's Day doesn't mean it has to say Mother's Day. What do you do if you don't have Mother's Day stamps? You make your own card with what you've got. So I've got the scattered stars there. I have a journaling card with a stitched border that is going to be the centerpiece. So I'm seeing just how much space that takes up because I'm going to stamp all the way around it to make my own background paper. And then I have one of my cute little cues from Colorbox. I think that one is called Swell. So I'm going to start with the pink, and I'm going to use the stars to just stamp all around and add in my own colors. So I'm going to start with the I'm going to start by making sure my card is actually taped down. I've got some post-it tape there over the seam so I don't accidentally stamp onto the back of the card, because that's really never fun. And I'm just going to work my way around the card. I decided to use each of my colors twice. So I started with the pink in the upper left, and then I went to the bottom right, and then I just kept going. I used the yellow, the blue, and I just kept working my way around. You see me rotating the stamp, so it actually looks like scattered stars. And then I ended with the purple. And see, that's why I had the post-it tape there, otherwise that would have been on the back and looked a little funky. And now I'm grabbing my middle. Yep, no white space is showing, so I can remove my post-it tape and set it aside. And you can take a look. Really pretty stars, stamped beautifully, and the colors are just crisp and lovely. So now it's time to work on our sentiment. Set my card base off to the side. Now for the sentiment, we're going to be using, I've already got it on my block, that Celebrate Your Day with Style and the bow tie. So I'm just lining it up, making sure I know where it's going to go. And the wonderful thing about these little cue stacks, all of the colors match each other. So I can decide to use, well, I accidentally almost used the yellow. I thought about it, but I'm a green girl. I wanted to use my green. So I'm doing the green for the sentiment, inking it up really well, making sure that, especially since the stamp has that solid part in the middle, really making sure the ink is all over there. And then I'm going to use the pink again for the bow tie. Adding some ink to that. Now what you didn't see, because I was mostly doing it off camera, to clean up the stamps, all you need is a baby wipe. These inks come off like a dream. So now I'm just lining up my stamp, pressing down really hard, making sure I get all of those solid areas. And there we go. So now, I'm going to set that off to the side. This is the same white that I cut the journaling card from. So what I'm going to do is add in the bow a second time, because this stamp set has matching dies. So to give the card a little more height, I decided I was going to stamp the bow a second time and die cut it and kind of make my own 3D sticker, as it were. So I went to my die cut machine, I sliced it up. It's a little hard to tell because it's a pretty pale pink, but I have my bow. So then I grabbed my journaling card again, made sure there wasn't a top and a bottom, sometimes there is, and then I grabbed my lovely roll of foam tape to pop it on to the journaling card. And I wound up using, I just cut a few strips, I wound up just using 3 pieces. So I'm just going to peel off the release paper, and we are going to pop that baby on top of the journaling card. Lining it up well, and there we go, pressing it down. And that's when I decided I liked it, but it needed some shimmer. So I grabbed my clear Wink Estella and then I just went over the entire bow to give it that shimmer and shine. Because, hey, Mom is worth it, right? Let me zoom in here for you. It's a little hard to see in the vid. There you go. Just that lovely, soft glitter that goes so nicely with those ink colors. So now it's really assembly time. There's our card base with the stars that we stamped. Now to add the journaling card to the middle, I decided I wanted height for it too, but I wanted it to be a little more uniform and be able to go through the mail. So I actually sliced up some fun foam. You see me, there's 2 pieces there because I'm actually reusing some scraps. And all I'm going to do, it's cut a little smaller than the journaling card. So I just grab my tape runner and I'm going to add that to the back instead. I could use foam tape. You could easily use foam tape if you don't have fun foam. But the nice thing about the foam is it'll smush down in the mail like most cards do, but it will actually bounce back. So it holds up a little more, and then this way there's no sagging in the middle. So I'm checking to see where the journaling card goes, and then I'm just going to add adhesive to the card base itself. Just run it down, double check, one more piece. There we go. Pop the journaling card on top. Make sure it's nice and even. And that is it. A pretty, shimmery, pastel card for Mother's Day that we made ourselves. Now, especially with the Celebrate in Style, you could add in a gift certificate to get your nails done, or the spa, some shoes, whatever Mom loves. So thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to click like to let YouTube know that you love these, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!